So I represent University of Puget Sound. It's in Tacoma, Washington. It's a D3 school. I'm class of 2025, so I just wrapped up my sophomore year. Super cold, or a big adjustment.
We last caught up with Jaden Francis at the beginning of 2022, highlighting his competitive drive as a collegiate swimmer in the mainland after 4 years of training with the Manhoben Swim Club on Guam. No longer a rookie, he's now honed his experience, focus, routine, and objectives.
When we go off island for these meets, we kind of view them as kind of like a learning opportunity, a training opportunity, just racing experience, and just spending time with my teammates, just having fun. I think that was probably the main takeaway.
But while competing for the NCAA, he also proudly represents 4 other letters as a member of Team GUAM. He says the international meets provide immeasurable lessons both in and out of the pool.
I think it's probably a mental toughness aspect, especially through adversities of training on Guam. You know, we don't always have the best facilities. You know, obviously we're training here. We've been training here for about 3 years without any pool, or at least like consistently. So I think, you know, as well as it being hard and like dealing with that adversity, it also kind of in a way gives you kind of a more positive mental attitude, especially when you do have opportunities to go off island.
The coronavirus pandemic basically nullified normal training opportunities in pools, but rather than cry foul about a lack of world-class facilities in which to train, the situation has given local swimmers an invaluable aspect for any athlete driving their games towards victory. Some good old-fashioned PMA.
Yeah, you know, we would love to have a pool. Like, it would be great. We could actually, like, you know, do the sport that we train so hard to do, but on the other end of the spectrum, you know, we kind of have a little bit more, we walk in with a bit more of a chip on our shoulder, you know, because we know there's some work that we've put in that other people haven't.
Jaden says this gives local swimmers, which have historically always been best in class, consistently bringing home the hardware, another dimension, the edge of attitude.
But walking in kind of with a swagger, I guess, and knowing like that you're here to do your thing.
Everybody only thinks that like wrestlers and football players have swag, but swimmers have swag too.
They can come with it. They can come with some swag too, but not too much, but yeah.
But any athlete knows there's a fine line between confidence and arrogance, and Francis and his fellow Team Guam swimmers know the larger responsibility of representing 671 at any event, locally or off island. And it's a role they don't take lightly.
Traditionally, grit. I think also a good main thing with Team Guam is respect. Just whenever we walk into a facility, you know, it's always greeting the other coaches, greeting the other members of the other teams. You know, just camaraderie, and I think that really adheres with the Guam culture as well. Just kind of, you know, being friendly.
Still, there's something to be said about knowing you're good. Here's this swim champ's summation of his game.
Tenacious.